Hello, everyone. My name is Jennifer Muskie. This is my YouTube channel. Today I want to, I talked for 40 minutes and the audio didn't record. So that obviously wasn't supposed to be, So I want to talk about how you see life. Tell me if you understand what I'm talking about here. Around 6 o'clock in the evening, 7 o'clock on a summer evening, I love to go for a walk in residential neighborhoods when people's windows are open. This is, I guess, more applicable when there wasn't so much air conditioning. Okay? Because I am older and there wasn't air conditioning as much. And you walk by people's houses and you can hear not exact conversations, but the murmurings, you can hear the voices, and the silverware on plates, the clanking, sinks turning on and running. Okay? I love this. Only second to driving around, or walking, but driving around in a residential neighborhood when everyone's lights are on and it's dark out. I feel like I can tell the feeling in the house, the energy. And everyone I've ever asked if they know what I'm talking about has said yes. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like, so we're all living and we're all able to do art and we're all given a canvas. But what's it washed in? You know, like nice canvases, don't they do like a wash? And then the background color. Is it stark white? Is there a creaminess to it? Is it kind of dirty? You can feel the energy. And some people have beautiful houses, but the inside it's like sad or just icky in some way. You know, like maybe someone is being molested, you know, and it's not happening right at that moment, but that house has that feeling like someone who lives in that house is saddened or not well. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. Now, when someone is walking by your house, what feeling will your house give? Man, I've never asked this question of myself. I'm only asking it to you, which is making me ponder. I know what I want it to exude, but I think it would exude exactly the reality. Like it's not perfectly like, I was gonna say Brady Bunch, that's not right. Partridge Family. It's not that. But there's security and ease, general happiness. That's not right. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about me. What feeling do people have when they walk by your house? Is it a underlying current of sadness, of loneliness, confusion? Is there problems in the relationship that no one can pinpoint, but everyone feels it? Have you ever heard a song, but really, have you ever smelled a perfume or cologne or smell from your childhood? This is what I'm talking about. And you might have thought that you were happy during a certain time, but you smell the smell and it comes back. And you know, oh my God, at that I wasn't very happy, or I was confused, or there was a sadness. I wasn't well put together yet. You know, or I was thrilled. It was the best time of my life. I tell people what you should do when you start a new relationship, even like when you have a first date with someone, have a big stack of samples of colognes or perfume. And on your first date, wear a perfume or cologne that you've never worn before. And if you go out with them again, that's it. That's your cologne. You wear it again. And you wear it again and again and again and again and again. And if you stay with that person, you keep that cologne or perfume for a year. And then at the second year, you change and you do that for a year. And on and on and on. And you will, in 10 years, smell and feel what it was like in the beginning. And memories will be attached to that smell. Or maybe you'll smell the 8th year of your marriage was icky. It was like a sadness all the time. But when you smell your 15th, it's very warm and you feel safe. So it's the same type of thing. Now, the reason I talk about this right now is years ago, I did a video about MGTOW, the similarities between Zippy, Mississippi. She's the one I might have to put down, but she ain't dead yet, right? Okay, so years ago, I did a video about the similarities between MGTOW and feminism. I won't go into that video, but I will say that my comment section, that I had like 200 subscribers at the time, and it had, oh my God, that video just blew up. And it wasn't tender-hearted people watching it. My comment section, even if you go to the video, so mean and mad, hateful, bitter. And in my real life, I had never met anyone like that. I had never been treated like that. I had never been talked to like that. I had never been name called like that. I had never been told who I was using the definitions that were given to me in that comment section. It was super startling. I remember someone said, "Oh, it looks like you opened the floodgates of hell and like all the demons are here." And I kind of see that. You know, it was just a lot of anger. But I tell you this because I was working fine dining at the time, and I've always enjoyed fine dining. I really like waiting tables. But when you get into fine dining, and it's a lot of money, mostly you have business people, but mostly you have couples. And you mostly have couples that are celebrating something good. Birthday, anniversary, cancer just went into remission, kid just moved out, just bought a new house. Really good stuff. And I will say, it's the best job. It's super good money. And people give you money. They give you money to party with them. It's a really good gig. So I like people anyway, but I've always, people that would go into the restaurant for those special occasions were generally in good spirits anyway because they're in celebratory mode. And I had poopy people sometimes, but I can bounce people out of poopy moods because I don't get bothered by it. I don't poopy back. I just try to absorb and take it in a new way. But the day that I went after this video and I just like spent my whole day reading comments, it changed my energy. Do you believe in energy? I mean, energy is real. But my house went from really nice lighting to sad, scared, like my world was blown up. Like, holy shit, am I wrong? I always thought that people were nice. I thought that the women with these men were like good. Otherwise, why are these husbands so nice to them? Why is she being so nice to him? So I thought good. I thought good things. But when I went into work that night, I saw a new lens was put in my eye. And I saw these women through the lens of the hateful commenters. And I thought, wow, she's like money grubbing bitch. Gonna take all his money. What a fool. I can't believe he's being played, And I didn't really believe it, but I still, it occurred, those thoughts occurred to me without me asking for them. And I thought, holy shit, this is how some people live. What a sad thought. Saying that strikes my body and makes me feel emotional. Some people the whole thing with live your truth, I don't respect that. I think there's one truth and many perspectives. But, sorry, I just got a text and then I read it and then it threw me off. There's different perspectives, but you can choose a perspective. A perspective can be given to you. It's like a family heirloom, like religion. Often religions are handed down from one generation to the next. Attitudes. What is important? What's important to the Moleskis, right? It's gifted to you. But then as you get older, you get to decide who the fuck you are. You get to decide that. And there are people who either A, don't know that they get to decide, or B, are very comfortable in that lighting, in that discomfort, in that skepticism, in that light color of hate. You know, it's not black with hate, but it's certainly colored with hate. And that was really a bummer to me, you know, and I didn't want that. I thought, man, if my channel, and then for a long time, I struggled with hanger honors of people people that had commented and then would come back video after video just to like spread their message of hate and asshole. And I thought, well, if this is what my YouTube experience is going to be, or I just want to have fun and like share good ideas with people and get good ideas in return. If this is what it's going to be, it is not worth it. Like, wow, this is life changing. Which makes me think, first of all, do you know that you get to change your perspective? Did you know that? Is it worth the trouble of gaining a better perspective? When you go out to dinner and you see happy couples, are you blind to that? But I mean in a neutral way. Like they don't even ping on your radar. They just don't exist. You're just like in your own world, you're doing your own thing. You don't even have any thoughts about it. Or do you see them and you're like, oh, young love, oh, that's so nice. Or do you think, bitch, loser? Or with anything. I have been trying to, I say trying, but I also have been cutting bad thoughts lately. Because there's no reason to spend energy thinking thoughts that don't help you. Now, it can be fun to think bad thoughts because it can elevate you, but it's a really cheap way. Like what I'm saying is, oh, that guy's a fucking idiot. I'm not that guy, so I'm better. Okay, so there's that kind of thinking where, and I think a lot of people do that. They look at the world and go, not that, not that, not that, not that, better than that, better than that, better than that, that. And that's how they elevate themselves. But the problem with that is when you find someone who's like doing well, then you put them down because they have to be an idiot for you to feel okay, because that's your habit. You only get elevated by putting other people down. So it can be used, but it's cheap. It's not real. You know, it's kind of fiat. But I will think a negative thought about someone. And now I cut it. And I actually just do that. Point. So I might find a woman and I don't like her jeans. And I have talked shit about women who wear sequins on their jeans. Cut. That's not okay. That is not helping the woman in the sequins jeans. It's certainly not helping me. A woman with sequins jeans could be the most badass woman I've ever met and could mentor me spiritually and have a marriage of 30 years, and she is kicking ass and taking names, and she is happily married, and her husband is very happy, and I miss out because she has sequins. So I've been cutting my thoughts because it started with I've been watching YouTube channels where they talk about their near-death experiences. And what seems to be a common theme is they come back to tell the importance, how much your thoughts contribute to the world. So I have someone close to me who doesn't say what they think, but they will act in a way so you know what they think. And what they think is they are not happy. They are doing more than they want to. They are unappreciated. They are misunderstood. They are the only ones. Hey! They are the only ones who contribute to the job or whatever. But when asked, hey, it seems like you are upset in some way or displeased with me. No, absolutely not. Because there's no courage there. Because they can only talk as loud as, they can only talk as loud as they can without people knowing what they want to say. What? They are courageous in letting everyone know how they feel until someone actually says, hey, it looks like you're feeling this way. And then they go, no, you're wrong. But that's really dangerous. I know we're veering off here. But someone who lies to themselves and doesn't have courage to admit to you what's wrong is really a dangerous person to be around, because what they're saying is, we'll never solve any problems. I'm not willing to solve any problems. I don't maybe know what the problem is. Your ability to read me sucks, which means probably your ability to read people in general sucks, which means when you're out in the world, you are not safe because you're so dumb, because you don't get anything. So a person like that, a person who isn't honest, is really, really dangerous. But my point is, their thoughts are showing up in this really loud, vibrational way. It's not good. There it goes. See, it's raining. Can't hang, can you? Oh, no one can hang. Oh, dang it. I don't want to go in. So she's vibrating, or the dude is vibrating, and she's letting you know that she's not happy, but it's not good. So also, it's not good. What she's thinking isn't good, and it's not helpful either. I was just going to say something. You know how when you get in a bad mood, or you get in that mood that I was describing, where you feel like you're working harder than everyone, everyone's kind of stupid, and you're kind of better than everybody, and it feels kind of really good. So you let it continue, but in order to have it continue, your thoughts you have to maintain the thoughts of anger or feeling bad for yourself. And it's hard to cut those thoughts because when you sever the relationship between they're a loser, they don't understand me, I'm working harder, that's a power source, right? Like you really get filled up from power by being indignant. And to cut that, why would you cut it? Now you're deflated again, and you're back level with everybody else. So thoughts are very powerful. So cut the shit ones or not. That's what I wanted to say today. 21 minutes of blabbing. That's what I'm going to do from now on. If you think it's okay, no. If you like the blabbings, would you, I'm going to ask you for some things right now. I'm going to declare my needs. I need you to, Zippy. Did I already say this? This is the one that we might have to put down. She doesn't feel very good. Right, Zip? Here's what I need. I need her to live another 3 years. What do you think? Huh? Can you do it? Can you do it? She's very stuffed up right now. I need you to like the video. You know all this. All the things. Pick any of them. Why? Because it makes me feel good. It is an energy that you give that's tangible for me to understand that it is of benefit. My energy, what I'm doing right now, is of some benefit to you. Okay? So I want your energy. I want a like. I want a comment of a thumbs up. I would take a donation. Yep, I said it. I would take that energy. If you just want to give me a thumbs up, that's great. If you don't like this video, then here's the deal. This is what I'm going to do from now on. Okay? So I need you to know that I think you're great. And I actually think your opinion is probably the consensus. Okay? But I'm going to not do it. All right? Is it hard to hear no? It's hard to say no because as a woman who tells my thoughts out loud on the internet, I want to please you. You know, like I want to know what people are interested in hearing about and talk about those things. It used to be where I would go online and look at videos. I mean, this is what YouTubers do. Look at videos of other videos that did really well. And then I go, okay, well, I'll talk about that. Which was fine if I was actually interested in the topic. But I'm like, you know what? Am I starting to be totally inauthentic by like talking about shit I don't care about? I don't want to do that. So then I don't do anything. And then I make a video and then I don't put it out because I feel like you're not going to like it. It's hard for me to hear. It's hard. It's hard for me to waste your time. Hi, Zippy. But that's what we're going to do. This is how I feel about you not liking my video. Just kidding. I do care. So I want everyone to have a good day, and I want to hear what you have to say about your energy. Do you know what I'm talking about when you walk down the road? And you can feel how other people are living. What do you think about my perfume idea? Do you think Zipper's going to live 3 more years? Zippy. That's the goal. All right, everyone. Have a good day. Deuce.